Looks like vanilla ice cream. So what time will it be on tonight?
We'll have the package, the story, on at 6:15. But right now, you don't even have to watch on your phone because you'll be right here.
Well,
but we'll be streaming it live. We'll be hiding.
I don't want to be on the TV. Batman needs to be on TV to protect us.
It sounds like she's had a lot of exposure to a lot of her. I think that's how
Your attention, please. Due to enhanced security measures, TSA has limited the items that may be carried through the passenger screening checkpoint. Please check with your air carrier for more information.
Oh my God. As if a puppy came for it.
Facebook, if you're joining us, this is a sweet, sweet moment right here. I want to give you a little backstory of what you're looking at. So that dog that you see down there, that is Erby, and Erby is from Iraq. And how Erby got here is a very interesting story. Her owner was deployed in Iraq for about a year, and Erby started coming over as a puppy to their camp, and the owner, Tracy, fell in love with Erby. And of course, once her deployment was coming to an end, she couldn't bear the fact that she would have to leave Erby behind. So she started coming up with a plan. How can I get Erby back to the States? She actually posted to Facebook, hoping that somebody would have an answer. And, you know, her friends and family, they started commenting on Facebook, and they said, there's several rescues out there that can help you. You just got to call them. And so she called one of the rescues, and they said, sure, send us $1,000. We'll get the ball rolling, and then we'll try to raise the rest of the money, which was about $3,500. So it cost a couple $1,000s to get Erby over to the States, but the process began and they made it happen. There was a lot of red tape they had to go through, but they were able to get Erby back to the States. Now, there is a twist in this plot here. The day that Erby was supposed to arrive, Tracy was told she was going to be deployed to Wisconsin. So Tracy never got to see Erby arrive in the airport. She never got to greet Erby after this long road. Her husband right here, Wes, was actually the one that greeted Erby at the airport in New York and brought Erby back to Florida and has been with her the last couple months on his own. He's basically been raising her. But Tracy is about to come in after her 2-month deployment over in Wisconsin, and she is extremely excited. We're going to capture this live on Facebook for you. And I was just told that her plane just arrived, so she should be coming around here pretty soon. I'm going to make my way over to the shuttle, and as soon as she arrives, I'm going to put a microphone on her, and you guys will get that experience live on Facebook. And then later tonight on ABC Action News at 6:15, we'll have a story for you that you can watch that basically explains everything that I just explained, but you'll also get to hear from Wes too, which will be really exciting. Hopefully you can still hear me and I'm not too far from the camera, but I'll go ahead and stop talking for a little bit so that you guys can take a look at Erby, and I can mic up Tracy. Hey guys, if you're just joining us, this is ABC Action News reporter Heather Lee. I am at Gate F at Tampa International Airport, and we're waiting on a woman named Tracy. She's with the U.S. Army, and she is going to be meeting, or reuniting, I should say, with a dog she saved from Iraq during her one-year deployment. She hasn't seen this dog in months because of a plot twist, and I'm going to have that plot twist for you on ABC Action News at 6:15. But right now we're awaiting her arrival, and I was told that she has arrived, her plane has touched down, and we're just waiting for her to get onto the tram and come on over and then meet her dog, see her dog. And of course her husband Wes is here too. They haven't seen each other in about 2 months, so that will always be something nice to see, a husband and wife seeing each other after a few months of being deployed.
Yep. And of course the Browns license. I want you to make it just so she'll come to me. Stuff in your pockets.
Just have a bunch of people coming off of the tram. Tracy is not on this one. Hopefully it's the next one. Stay with us, you guys. This is a very sweet moment you don't want to miss.
Suspicious items or behavior, and do not leave your luggage unattended. Unattended items will be impounded.
If you guys are just joining us, you're looking at Erby. He's a sweet, or she, excuse me, is a sweet, sweet dog that came from Iraq. She was rescued by a woman named Tracy in the U.S. Army while she was deployed over there for a year. She couldn't bear the thought of leaving her over there and going back to the States without her, so she went ahead and made it happen to bring her back to the States. It took quite a while. There's a lot of red tape to cut through, but she was able to get Erby back to the States. And this is the first time she's going to see Erby, and the reason why is because the day Erby arrived to the States, she was deployed into Wisconsin and was there for 2 months. So this is the first time she's seeing Erby since she rescued her all those months ago. Her husband Wes has essentially been raising her, and it's been quite a process. If any of you have owned a puppy and raised a puppy, I know I have. They've got razor sharp teeth, they're bundles of energy, and it's tough. It is really tough. In fact, a funny moment, if you guys want to hear, when we arrived at Wes's and Tracy's apartment today, I was talking to Wes. We interviewed Wes, and we greeted Erby, and Erby got so excited that she peed all over the floor. So in good old puppy fashion, that's how it is. All right, we've got a train arriving here. Let's see if Tracy is on it. Okay, so it sounds like she won't be on this train. She was in the back of the plane. She just texted us and told us that she just got off the plane, so she will be here soon. The anticipation is electric.
get off the plane.
Oh, she's still on the plane?
Yeah, she was on the back of the plane.
Oh, okay.
So she should be
So, you know, I just heard you saying she's going to go to some other place and some other place. That's just going to keep on going, isn't it? In other words, that's what she's looking for is
yeah.
Yeah. And I know that 90 seconds got a lot, so. But they always put them on ADT orders.
So I just figured out that I could turn my phone on and take a look at your comments. So if any of you guys have comments for me or questions I should ask, or I should say, you can ask me right now. And I can hopefully answer them as we wait.
I don't think so. They sent her, what, 2 years ago. And they did the,
Hi, Teresa. Yeah, she is getting reunited with her husband as well. And his name is Wes.
Dunkirk? No.
Donna, yes. The dog is extremely calm. I mean, the dog is still a puppy, 10 months old, and so it is she is very rambunctious. But when she's not being played with or, you know, someone's not approaching her, she's pretty calm. She'll just lay down. So that's pretty awesome.
The one in Europe, you don't know what it's called?
No. She's going there for her.
Oh.
Like when she was in Iraq,
All right, we've got another tram. Is Tracy on it?
go to the Alps, go to Italy.
The dog is 10 months old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, she's just going for her little vacation.
Yeah, okay. You're not going.
Got a big group of people.
Taking care of this one.
But it does not look like Tracy is on this tram. I know this anticipation is really killing you guys. But stay with it, because it's going to be worth it.
Man, everybody just looks at you, looks at the dog.
Jennifer, I'm sorry, I've said the plot twist a couple times, but I'll go ahead and say it again. So the plot twist is after rescuing Erby and getting this dog on a plane to the States, she was told she would be deploying to Wisconsin for 2 months on the same day that Erby was supposed to arrive. So therefore, she was unable to be there when Erby arrived and has not seen the dog since it's arrived in the States. So it's been months. She's been really, really excited about seeing Erby again.
On the shuttle.
Okay.
She does know that she's being reunited with the dog. Yeah, she's been in contact with Wes. She's FaceTimed. She's seen Erby growing up and getting bigger, a lot bigger. This dog was like 50 pounds when they first got her, and she is now about 70, 75 pounds. She's a big dog, and she's about 10 months old. Lori, she was in Iraq for about a year. She was deployed for about a year. You know, I'm not sure about the spot on her nose. I'm not sure if that's a scar or if it's just a birthmark. I know she has a white patch on her nose as well that looks like it's just the coloring of her nose. I hope you guys all know there's a little bit of a delay, so when you ask your questions, I might see them a little bit after you ask them. So hopefully I'm answering your questions in a timely fashion. Cassie, I know it's taken a long time, and she will be here any minute now, any minute. As far as I know, they do not have any children, just their dog babies, their puppy babies. Looks like he's on the phone. I am not near him. That's Wes. That's Tracy's husband. She may be talking to him. I don't know. It's been a few months since she's seen the dog.
Okay.
Erby is a shepherd I'm forgetting the name of the type of shepherd that she is, but she is rare to be in the States. She's not a dog that you would typically see in the States. All right, we have another tram arriving. Oh, looks like she's here. Okay, so Tracy's here. Wait, Tracy, wait right here for a second. I'm gonna put a mic on you. Okay, hold on one sec, guys. Tracy is here. Okay, so you can just put that right in your pocket. No, you're fine. No, you're probably so excited. They're right around the corner.
Yeah, but I'm crazy tired.
Oh.
Just the way the Army works out. Yeah. I mean, I woke up at midnight, so.
Oh, you need some rest.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm very excited. Yeah. Should I put it through my throat?
Yeah.
Thank you so much, by the way, for everything.
Of course. You're live on YouTube right now, so if you want to say hi to everybody watching, I think it's about 3.4. Actually, I'm going to show you that because I want you to see.
Wait, me. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. Okay. All right.
Go for it, Tracy.
Thank you.
Go for it.
Thank you. Erby, hey! Do you remember me? Hi, do you remember me? Do you remember me? I remember you so big. My puppy is so big. Do you remember me? It's been a long time, huh? You remember me? I remember you. Yeah, I remember you. You were little bitty. Are you okay? Erby, you okay? Yeah? It's good to see you. I missed you. Good to see you. Hi, how are you? I remember you. I missed you. Oh, you remember me? Are you doing okay? Yeah? What are you doing in this crazy place, huh? Yeah. Oh, it's good to see you. I know, too much love. Oh, you're stuck. You're stuck. You're stuck with too much love.
I've been waiting in line.
How are you? Oh, how's Erby? How's my girl? God, you're so big. You're so big. Oh, thank you. You're so big. Oh my goodness, you're gigantic. Do you know you're gigantic? Do you know you're gigantic? You probably don't. You think you're little bitty still. Do you remember being little bitty? Yeah, you remember being little bitty. Hi. Hi. Oh, I missed you. It's been so long. Uh-oh. Woo.
So how excited are you to finally see your husband, of course?
Hi. Good to see you too. That's amazing. I mean, thank you, everybody. This is I haven't seen her since November 7th, when they picked her up to start the process, and she was like maybe a quarter of the size that she is now, so it's unbelievable to see. And of course, she's much healthier than she was when I saw her last. So,
were you surprised about how big she got?
not really, because I met her mother, right? So her mother is still there, and her mother's being taken care of by the German army, and we're still hoping that somebody adopts her. But her mother is actually bigger than her right now. So I wasn't too surprised that she would get big, but turning the corner, I wasn't expecting, you know.
All of this.
Yeah. I don't know if you remember.
Tell me about the process to Tracy, about how you were able to get her over here, because it was not an easy process, right?
Right. So I of course like social media. I can think like a lot of people, especially being deployed, it's just an easy way, you know, with the time difference, to stay in touch with, you know, friends and family. And we all fed her and played with her. So I literally just like made the post on Facebook that I wish I could, you know, I could take her home with me, and my friends and family did all the research and found the links, and Puppy Rescue Mission responded right away, and you know, they helped guide us through the whole process. So, and I had a couple friends in different armies that helped, and
And on top of all of that, you also had like strangers donating, right?
Yeah, some of the largest contributors, because they did so Puppy Rescue Mission set up a You Caring like page for us, and some of the biggest contributors were people that my husband and I have never met. There was an individual who donated $1,000, and we never met that person. So wow. I thought that was just amazing, because everybody always hears about like the terrible things, and a complete stranger gave us $1,000, and it was around Christmas, so it was like a cute note, like Merry Christmas or Happy New Year or something like that. It was amazing.
What a great gift, right?
Yeah.
I know when you first met Erby wasn't looking very good, came around, but still cute as ever because she was just a little baby.
Yeah, so I met Erby when she was about 2 months old or so, and she was small and she was starving, so she was really skinny. You could see her ribs, and of course she was really filthy, and she had fleas and scratches in the whole bed, and of course we're advised to not and play with the strays too much, but she was just so sweet, so we all started feeding her, and and as you can tell, she's a sweetie. She loves people, so it made it easier to get past the exterior of the dirt and the scratches, and it was like, okay,
And she was sleeping outside your sleeping quarters, like every night?
Yeah, pretty much. There was a sandstorm. Luckily when I was there was only one sandstorm, and a couple of pictures that I took with my phone were her like outside of the sandstorm. And it was the first sandstorm that I had experienced, so we didn't go outside, and we weren't sure, how severe it would be. And when I walked down the hallway, she was literally there, and her little tail was wagging and just covered with sand. And that was one of those moments where I'm like, we have to take her home. Like, that was one of those moments.
So there's a huge plot twist
I'm sorry?
this story. I said there's a huge plot twist in this story.
Yes.
When you finally got word that she was going to get on a plane and you had a date set and
yes.
she was going to be here and you were going to go pick her up, I'm sure.
Yes.
What happened?
So we knew that she was coming, and of course I shouldn't say of course, but some people may not know, but she was found near Erby of Iraq in the Kurdistan area, and with the referendum, they closed the airport. So Puppy Rescue Mission had a process set up to get her out through that airport, and there was some civil fighting or unrest between Iraq and Kurdistan, so the airport was closed. So that created just concern of how long it was going to take and where she was going to go. So that made it kind of stressful. Like they knew that she was coming out, but they didn't know when or how. So eventually we got word, ironically, because life is ironic, that she was going to be in JFK May 11th, which is the same day I had orders to go to Fort McCoy, which I just came back from. So
when you found that out, I know you were in, your job and being a soldier is very important to you, so that wasn't ever going to be a problem, but you probably were a little heartbroken, right?
I was pretty sad. I mean, I mentioned to my husband quite a few times, I mean, I love the Army, and I love what we do, and I love my OMS, but I was pretty sad. Luckily, he was available, to pick her up and meet her for the first time, and, they got along really well. He did a lot of training for her because, of course, she was a little stray puppy that I fell in love with that just to run wild. So, but he's got her to sit and play and stay and yeah. And she's pretty good on a leash. And they went to a dog bar in St. Pete. And, yeah.
Are you excited to spend some time with her?
Very much so. I'm exhausted from my flight today because it's taken about 14 hours to get here today, just because of flights. But I'm very happy to be here. So.
Any departing words before you guys go off into the sunset?
I think all life is important. So I know some people, it ended up costing about $4,500 to get her to us. And to me, in the end, it's just money, So I would say to any soldier that's out there right now, whether it's Puppy Rescue Mission or somewhere else, there's people who are willing to help you. Because, we raised the money very quickly to get her. And she's going to be worth it. Look at her, So life's important.
A lot of long years ahead with her.
I agree. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. You look so tired. This doesn't look like you were exhausted. Do you even remember me? You remember me. Do you? I remember you. You were so little, though. You were so itty-bitty. My little puppy is so big. Look at my big girl. Look at that big girl. Hi. Look at my big girl. See? Oh, my good girl. Oh, you're all tangled, huh? You're such a good girl. You know what we have to do? We have to go to the beach. We haven't been to the beach yet, huh? That's what we gotta do, yes. All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome home.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thanks for sharing your story.
Oh, thank you so much. Hi. I gotta get one more kiss. Oh my goodness, look how tall you are. Okay, you ready? I don't know where we're going though. Somewhere, you know where we're going? Okay, because I don't. Come on. Come on, sweetie. So crazy. Oh my goodness, I can't believe you're here. Look at you.